Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of All Out Pummeling. It's round 3 and I am JP, one of the coaches of the Tollington Toro Cats, and I'm joined by my co-hosts.
I'm Joe, coach of the Hoenn Crocodiles.
And I'm PK, coach of the Luton Town Leafeons.
And oh baby, guess what day it is?
What day is it?
It's
Sunday?
2 days after the release of Sonic the movie.
Oh
And guess who
God.
has gone to see it? You betcha.
Well, I wanted to go see it on Valentine's Day. My girlfriend didn't want to go.
I also wanted to see it on Valentine's Day, and none of the bros wanted to go.
I would have, but I was working, so. And I'm about 3 hours drive away from you.
Geography kind of makes it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but no, I saw it yesterday, and it's a film. It's a film. to no one's surprise, I loved it. Jim Carrey does a great job as Robotnik, but not really like as the Robotnik that we know, and the Sonic isn't really like the Sonic that we know. But the characters that they were told to play, they did a very good job of doing.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it is a PG friendly film. I didn't know what rating it was going in, so we got to the thing and they showed the things like, oh, it's PG. I'm like, that explains all the kids in here.
It is a kids' film. Like,
It's apparently a kids
There's no
film.
getting around it. That is a kid's film.
Yep,
Right
yep.
there.
Yeah, but
what do you want a hard R18 shadow film? Is that what you
yes, that is exactly what I want. I want there to be 2 sequels where they go through all of the games and then them to just whack a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off where his guns and
Got his guns on.
yeah. I was going to stop there. I didn't want the next bit that comes after that.
Coming soon to Netflix. Shadow the film.
Right, Shadow Legends. Oh, wait. We're not sponsored by them. It's fine.
Chaos. Swiss roll.
Make a Swiss roll appear here now. Yeah, so it was round 3, the final round of the preliminary group stage, whatever you
Yep.
want to call it, the regional stage. Yeah, it was another explosive round. Didn't go all out Pummeling's way.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Oh, God.
We'll get
that
into my
match.
game a little bit later on, but Pika, did you want to say anything about your game before
Yeah,
we get into them?
unfortunately. So I predicted his team perfectly, and in my opinion, like the 10v10 lineup, it's still like a 9-1 matchup in my favor. I think he just doesn't have the answers or enough answers for the rest of my team.
9 times out of 10, you should take that match.
I mean,
It's like T-Hawk in.
yeah,
Street
like how it played out. It was it was going to be a solid 4-0. Everything worked out exactly as I wanted it. I sent out Ninetales the Lola, and the hail didn't appear. And I was like,
Yeah.
huh. I didn't know it got a second ability. It's one of those ones where its main ability, it's just the only good one it has, so I just forget it has another ability.
What is the other ability?
It's Snow Cloak.
It's Snow
which
Cloak,
boosts
so it raises
evasion.
evasion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, Snow Warning is its hidden ability, much like with my Talonflame, which I know
the
I've had in
Gale-Wings.
the past. Yeah, Gale Wings is its hidden ability, so if you just forget, like I do,
You got to check it. It's the second.
you actually
got to
change it.
Yeah.
Because its first ability is like Flame Body or something like that, which is
Just
not
sounds
as
pretty good.
bad as but so unfortunately, me not putting the Halon meant instead of a guaranteed 4-0, there's no maths that he could have lived what I had. I lost 1-0.
Yeah.
Which is
Didn't cancel the
incredibly
rain,
sad.
and the Swampert
Didn't
just swept
cancel
the
the
rest of your
rain.
team. So.
Yep. And obviously, the Stone Edge missed the turn before. It shouldn't have mattered, but it turns out it did. Because even with not putting the Halon, if I'd have hit that, but it was it's my own fault for not checking my abilities at the start. So it
happens.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
is
way
what
it goes.
It was very frustrating, but I was like, oh.
I just remember after
I
you played
can't
the match.
say anything about it.
I came on to TeamSpeak and it was like, oh hey, it was like, oh JP, do you want to watch my match? I was like, yeah, sure. So you sent it to me and I'm like, oh, you're bopping it. Oh, this is going great. It was like, okay, this one's gone down. I was like, oh, but you just sent out the 9 to...
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And then obviously, because you missed the was it Stone Age? That you
Yeah, it
got?
was the
And that
Stone Age,
missed, so yeah,
Yeah.
The
I actually wanted
insurance
home.
win.
I wanted home clause on that Crossall to guarantee the Stone Age, but I was like, I can't fit. I mean, I could have fit home clause on it because the other move I had was Stealth Roll,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Does
it'll
Z
be
home clause
fine.
boost speed? Is that what it does?
No,
No.
it
Make it a
boosts.
sword stance.
It makes it a sword stance.
Sword
boosts
stance
attack.
and accuracy.
Because I
yeah.
used in one of the off seasons, I used that home clause on Durant to
Right.
get through something. So yeah, it's just a +2 attack instead of +1 on the accuracy. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
nice.
Well, that was the other two games we're going to be going through because we're actually doing the proper replays of our groups. So
Yes,
We are,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
We'll
the
get into them
Hoenn
shortly.
and Sinnoh group on our show today. It's going to be weird next time because it'd be like, oh, now we're the
Master Ball, Premier Ball. like,
yeah.
so I guess we're Master Ball and Ultra Ball
We-
next time.
No, Joe is Master Ball, and we are Great Balls.
No, I mean like
Oh,
covering
the
on the
coverage
Oh,
one.
yes,
we
yes,
will.
coverage.
Oh.
We'll discuss with.
We'll get onto that at the end of the show.
Yeah, we'll discuss with all out, out your league and see
If we're doing the same.
who's
like-
covering
Guys over
what
at All
next
Out
room.
Pummeling.
Yeah,
We'll talk to them.
bastards. We'll begrudgingly chat to them.
Yeah, I was going to say, technically, because now we're in separate groups. Like, they could do their group and the other one, and we could do both our groups. But
Yeah,
we'll get to that. We'll discuss that.
we'll get there.
Right, it's time to get into the games, I feel.
Yes,
your game on.
indeed. Let's get going.
And we're going to start off with the Kingstown Kingdras versus the Kingswood Kabutops.
Ooh.
It's a king off. It's a king
So
off.
regal.
Oh, crowns at stake.
King me. King me. Let's go.
Okay, so looking at the teams, it's a little bit scary on the side of the Kabutops, I'd say. You've got, a rabid... What is Weavile? He's like a badgery thing. Or a
It's
weasel.
meant to be
Weasel.
yeah, I think it's meant to be like a cat.
Yeah, they
isn't
got a
it?
crocodile, they got a
Egyptian cat.
spooky,
was it?
rapey ghost, and
Molesto strikes
British
again.
and then, I don't know, they got a ball of puff, a little
Couple of bugs.
pixie thing, another bug. Yeah. I would be more intimidated.
Have you noticed that Heatran's ass and Celebi's head look almost exactly the same?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what, are you saying that Celebi, it went to sleep maybe in a volcano and then it woke up and its head had just become a
Crystallized.
I'm just saying, the evidence is there, and there ain't no smoke without fire. So.
Oh my god. I'm going to confess, with the matches this week, apart from my own, I don't really remember a lot of what happened with them. In fact, I don't actually think I've seen Alana's yet.
There
I
is
just know who won.
Some stellar play in this match
Right.
that comes out of the Whimsicott, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like absolutely shuts Crispy down, and he has no way to
Oh, damn.
deal with it. And yeah, you'll see what happens.
Okay. Has anyone else got anything to point out about this match, or should we hop in?
No, I think we're stopping.
I think just hop on in.
Actually, the one thing. So you see Pukamuku there, and his
Yeah.
mouth
Why?
thing. Well, there are two things I want to say about Pukamuku. One, like the symbol on its thing is like the symbol for fire, and it's a water Pokemon, which is weird. And
The
also,
Fire Blast. That's the guy. Yeah.
I think Crispy has recently made a purchase of a Pukamuku mascot toy.
A knockoff, shoddy-looking Pukamuku.
No, I don't
toy.
think he bought the knockoff one, did
He
he?
did. He bought the weird bumpy-looking
Yeah.
knockoff
Oh, I
one.
thought he bought the expensive
Nah,
one.
I think the
No.
knockoff's going to be better because
That
if
was-
it's awful, that'll make it very good.
That was like £180.
There was
Yeah,
there was a
yeah, the
£180
import one.
genuine one that he could have imported from Japan,
Yeah.
or he could have. We could have got it cheaper because if you get resellers that you basically say to them, go to the Pokemon Center in Japan, buy me this, and mail it to me, and they put up like a 20% markup on it, but
I mean,
it
can't you
still
just go
doesn't
on
cost
the-
that much.
Can't you go on the European Pokemon Center website and get it from there? For
I
probably
don't know if it's on there. Like,
It might be.
probably.
Depends. Some stuff only is Japan only.
Yeah,
So-
it might be out of season now that Sword and Shield's out or whatever.
Yeah, and it's also not a very popular Pokemon. So
Yeah, it's just not
'Cause
very
they
good
shit.
Pokemon, really, either. Okay, let's get into it then. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Leads off with the Fortress, good for setting up hazards. Got that sturdy ability, so should be able to get up free. Not really fearing a Weavile at all. I mean, crit fake out. did
even a
7%.
crit fake out, yeah.
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 I expect
Taking
to see
it like a boss.
leftovers here, yeah, back up to
But that-
99%.
that
Still not
fake
on
out-
sturdy, not on sturdy though.
That's
which
true,
is-
actually. Yeah, could actually go down to a heat wave.
could hit a heat wave here or something.
Yeah.
and-
Oh, but there we go.
Oh,
That's
no,
the
he's- now he's
leftovers,
back on
'cause he
sturdy, so-
switched in.
Yep.
But yeah, the fake out turn 1, that's 2 times in a row Crispy's led with that. So I think it's just like, it's free. What
It's
are you
free
saying
damage.
It
first?
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zeol Pummeling! Oh,
Oh,
sadly.
Once again,
Yeah.
it's
doing
all
its
out
job.
pummeling.
And the Focus Blast living as well. It's lived in all the public and the Focus Blast.
This must be an assault vest he ran,
Yeah.
right?
Must
To be
be,
to be
yeah.
tanking that much special damage. It's super
Probably
super
nice.
effective special damage as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, this has got
Molester.
rest. Flash Cannon, okay.
Well, if it's assault vest, it won't have rest.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it'll
pulse.
only have.
No recovery on it.
Ooh, and
I
then the
gotta say, I
nightshades
really
take action.
don't like fighting Dusclops. Unless you
Lives
have
everywhere.
gone for it, it's a
Surprisingly
nightmare.
good. Surprisingly good.
Yeah. Okay, gone back to the Fortress.
Setting up those
I mean,
rocks again.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna
Presumably
wave
gonna
defog?
defog.
Straight into
What
it.
Yeah.
moves have we seen? We've seen
Defog and U-turn.
Blast, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and focus blast.
Yeah.
It's just- when you hover over it, it shows all out pummeling as the 4th move.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I can fire off all out pummelings.
Not Hackmon.
Terrible. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
again, it's just so tanky, this thing.
Taking
And
no
like,
damage.
Oh, the rest. The rest.
Yep. Rest, sleep talk, Polyphemus.
Okay,
Pretty
he's
He's
got
gonna get
lots
up
now,
his
so that's
hazards. Like, yeah.
Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's good because now
Pretty
it
decent.
will always be off of sturdy, I think.
Yep, and
Or
also
the
Yeah.
it
leftovers
is
come
hitting
afterwards.
physically as well with gyro ball, so that'll now do
Yeah.
half damage.
Okay, sleep talk. What's he going to go for? Will-O-Wisp again. Unfortunate.
Yep.
What have we seen? We've seen Nightshade, Rest, Sleep Talk, Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, so we've seen its full set.
They just
Yeah,
go for
we,
the,
we, yeah.
Nightshade.
Just want those nightshades.
What is Nightshade? Is that the one that does damage based on?
It does
Your
equal to
level.
your level,
The
so
level,
it'll always
okay.
do 100 damage, which is pretty
Okay.
decent for a full tank to be.
Yeah.
You're like you're
Yeah.
gonna 3-shot a lot of things.
I mean, do you
which is
want to
decent.
keep out your Polyphemus here against the thing that's setting up hazards against you? Because, I mean, you've now got to get Tornadus in again, take more rocks damage, and, defog for a
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. Everything is going to take a lot of damage, but still getting off a Will-O-Wisp on the Lando there.
That's,
Yeah.
That's
actually-
pretty crucial.
Maybe
yeah.
he wants it just to get in the Will-O-Wisps off.
Like,
Yeah.
Even after he's been knocked off, Dusclop's still tanky as hell. It's just taking these
I
knockoffs
know.
absolutely fine.
Last round. Whimsicott. Okay, so are we...
I can't remember if it starts here. I know it's versus the Gramble. I think, yeah, just from here, I think we start to see Crispy just having to flop around all over the place to try and deal with this sub Whimsicott.
Oh no, the typo on the Rimuru. Come on, Crispy. It's-
Come on, man.
It's you, are you.
Where's your weave at?
The leech
Get
seed
your
miss
weave
there was unfortunate.
Sorry, get your Nebon.
Get your
Laser
knee-
turn.
Get your knee on.
Get your Nebon. Nebon.
Is substitute
go.
priority with Prankster?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay.
So we see here the leech seed goes up, and
Ooh.
between leech seed and leftovers
And Giga Drain.
and Giga Drain,
Ooh.
But there's a lot of shit up on Crispy's side of the field right now. You can't
Yeah.
reflect, spikes, leech seeds.
now they
And he's always going to
the
get
Kingsdown
these
Kindra
sub
can
up.
just keep clicking substitute. It gets ice punched, it fades. Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually, I do remember
He
this.
heals 7% and then heals 14% from that.
He's lost
Wow.
4%.
He's lost
on that.
4%. So he could just do this, and the
Gramble will
Gramble
go down.
is
in 2
losing.
turns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a few turns.
And Substitute has 16 PP overall. We've got 13 left, so it can
Yeah.
do this all day.
Wow, nice.
And all that. So if Crispy switches, then that just means there's a sub up on the switch, and then the next turn,
And then
the King of the
Giga Drain
Kindras
back up,
are ready to
like,
set up
yeah.
another lot of leech seed,
Yeah.
and are in the exact same position but on a different mom. So
Yeah,
it's,
then they can switch out after that. If it,
Yeah,
it might not even
it's-
break the
it's
sub.
really-
And they've got to take spikes and rocks damage coming in, switching out.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
2 layers
Yeah.
of spikes.
Great
Yeah.
situation then set up by
This
Kit.
is really nice.
But how does it break? Because it's going to break at some point, I feel.
Well, I believe
He needs something to break it. Yeah.
the Cerberus goes down here, I believe, in another turn or two, and then from that,
I mean, you could save it for Death Fodder, but he
But
wants
there's
to
no
be in a
point,
situation where he
'cause-
goes down.
he wants to go down with the sub going as
down,
well.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's probably why he's not
Yeah,
actually
so
just
now
switching
Yeah.
out.
it'll kill the sub, but then we'll die.
Okay.
So it's a very slow way of doing it, but you were
Oh,
very
2%.
okay,
Yeah.
one more turn
He's
of this.
stalling him out. He's got
Yeah.
6 left now. And there he goes, and Cerberus will go down
Yeah,
eventually.
left
So it's going to be a
us.
what, 60?
And then
Yeah, 63%.
63%.
He's managed to get 27.
Rough, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, 27%.
Slowly.
And then I think we see.
Well, no,
oh no, we get to
37.
see the sub again. Because if he goes for the
Defog?
defog, yeah, rid of the hazards, but now the sub's up safely. So again, you could start leech seeding.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we're in the same situation. Damage.
Yeah,
Didn't
U-turn. Yeah.
even break the sub, so it's still the exact same problem. This Whimsicott just being an absolute pain to get through.
Cool. Makes the hard switch.
And the leech seed comes back out.
And he loses again.
Okay, so this U-turning seems to be a good way of breaking it.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
the sub will eventually go down.
But then
Yeah.
again, it can just be set up again.
I'm assuming this is
And-
Regenerator.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's will be.
Yeah.
And now he's got the rocks away as well, which is really nice.
And
They
now we've got a
preserve-
dark type in.
Maybe a focus sesh on this Weavile
Fake out.
we've seen.
The fake out. Okay, would Ice Shard kill here?
I don't think it... Oh, I don't know, actually. How tanky is
Is he going to go
Whimsicott?
for it?
It's not very, but it does have access to Cotton Shard. So. Super effective
Cotton
crit.
Shard.
That would have killed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cotton guard.
Yeah. So, does...
And there it goes down. to
So
the
sub
priority.
works even though it's a prankster mon against a dark type? Because it
I don't,
doesn't
maybe
affect-
it's not affected by
Yeah.
Prankster.
Maybe- I
Maybe
know-
it is
I know
just maybe it's
Whimsicott
just
is
Whimsicott
fast,
fast.
but,
Yeah.
like-
Oh, Ice
But then
Shard
again,
there coming out, getting
We
another
see
kill.
he's got a couple of kills, and Cleopatra, more importantly, is still on 100% health, so we still don't know what its item is, whether
Yeah.
that is
Ooh, the
Focus
Trick
Ash or whether
Room.
it's something else.
I would guess maybe it's choice because we saw the Ice Shard there, and he swapped out. Whereas I think if you just hit an Icicle Crash on this thing, or even a Dark move, a knockoff, this Celebi's going to be hurting from that.
Yeah. Interesting to
So
go
there's
into
Trick
the
Room, though.
Weavile against the Trick Room. All right, nice to go for
The
the fake out.
priority, presumably.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no,
the
we
double
did see.
priority.
We saw fake out Ice Shard before,
Ice
didn't
Shard,
we?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Always
it's not
living.
choiced. It's not choiced.
How much can Celebi do back? Ooh.
Not. Is that
Not
Ice Shard?
enough.
41%, so it can live
That
another
will
one.
be enough. That will be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, he won't get as much health back because it's only
Damn.
3%. So
Okay, yeah, that's a real big threat down from on Crispy's side.
but
Now
you've only
Trick
got one
Room's faded.
turn.
Yeah. So now you're slow as heck.
We are
And this thing-
44 turns in and there's still
Yeah, it's
4
a
and
it
3
is a
left.
long game.
U-turn, okay.
U-turn. So we're thinking maybe it doesn't have heat wave, or
Surely
Probably,
not, he would have
but-
used it by now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember if we've seen all the moves. Yeah, we haven't seen the 4th move yet. Okay, got the Dragon Dance. This thing is so scary with the Dragon Dance. I mean,
we know
you just
all
Just
men-
gonna set up hazards. Yeah.
Oh,
Sheer
2
force,
Dragon
life
Dance.
force,
You are
dragon
done,
dance
mate.
is just
You are
starts
done if
doing
you let
nutty
this.
damage.
Fortress gets Volt Switch. I would have presumed it would have had maybe for it, but
Yeah, but I mean, nothing's going to take a hit from this.
nothing's going to take it now. But obviously on
Oh,
the
no.
The greed, the greed.
Oh man!
I'm not sure the
Trick Room?
3rd dragon dance
Yeah,
is
he's
needed.
not going to be able to get the trigger up in time.
Especially with an ice punch.
Really needed the Volt Switch.
Maybe he wanted it to try and one-shot the Mega Heracross, because of course that's going to come out on
it
full.
is.
Yeah, I mean, it
Okay.
is just dead now.
But
Oh, it's not dead. What?
You see?
What? Oh, but
And so if
not
that was
enough.
if that was a seed bomb, right?
Yeah.
But a bullet seed,
yeah,
well, let's see. That's the one.
then would have been
This would
definitely
have still
dead.
been a game.
maybe the treble dragon dance actually was the correct play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I
thought
expect
that.
Crispy actually knew that was there
Yeah.
calking, going, I can't kill a Mega Heracross,
That does sound
can't
like
kill it.
Crispy.
So
Yeah,
and we're
it
able
does
to
sound
see
it.
any move, and down it goes.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, because I know when I had Mega Heracross, a lot of the time I would run Bullet Seed on it, because it's just so useful to have.
52
coverage.
turns.
Yeah.
But a quarter of that was a Whimsicott.
Whimsicott
Leech
subbing, seeding. Yeah.
Yeah, but a very good Whimsicott play. Brilliant.
That was good
Brilliant
play.
stuff.
Yeah,
By both.
really, really good.
Yeah. Good on the Whimsicott, and then good on the treble Dragon Dance just to ensure the win.
Yeah, it was good play with the Weavile as well, with the double priority and Trick Room, and great game.
That was actually really good play. Sort of negating the Trick Room just by using your priority instead.
Yeah, not only are you negating it, you're also wasting turns of it. So
yes.
If both of you are using a priority move in Trick Room, is it the slower person that goes first?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it goes within the priority bracket.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they're the same priority bracket, so therefore the slower one goes first because it's Trick Room.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's super bizarre for me. So do you reckon the Mega Heracross, if it had been able to take out the Frogadiers, do you reckon it could have cleaned up?
No.
No, because there's a Tornadus on the other
the
team.
Tornadus would have come in, outsped,
Oh,
and
I think
killed.
this is still back on full HP. Jesus.
I think because I think the Heracross will
Yeah,
outspeed
it's
everything
not
except that
that
Tornadus,
slow.
right?
Yeah.
It's like 80-ish or something, isn't it? But it will outspeed the other walls, so it's literally that Tornadus that comes in and kills it. If that Tornadus wasn't there,
Yeah,
then I think
Heracross is
probably
75.
could have won the
You
rest
think-
of the game on its own.
I wonder why it didn't have Bullet Seed, to be honest, because there's two water types there for
Might have been a good
Crispy.
coverage
so
choice.
yeah.
Yep.
And we know he loves his Pukumuku. So
He does love
True.
his Pukumuku.
Yeah.
He's the little one.
everyone's got that favourite. Probably shit, but you still love it. Hey, Pyro.
Hey, Pyroar is the shit. And in the good way. In the good way.
No, licky.
Speaking of Pyro, and I have to see how you didn't bring it to this
For
next
once,
match.
I didn't
Yeah.
bring it to this match, which is now on the screen. It's Use Helix, aka the Toddington Torricats, featuring myself and Becky, against Sam of the Ealing Ella Kids. I don't really know what to say about this match. I played it
I have a
poorly.
cheeky highlight.
I played it poorly. It came down. So the strategy was get things weak for Zed Belly Drum Azumarill.
Nice.
And
Good strategy.
the team that Sam brought, we were like, holy shit, he hasn't brought a single grass type. Like, the only thing that we're actually worried about here is the Primarina, because we don't know if it's going to outspeed us or not, and we don't know if it's going to be able to like one-shot the Azumarill after the belly drum. So if it's faster than us and can kill us with a Choice Specs Moonblast or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you're the same type, so you don't really have to worry about too much, but if you're not killing it because of the fact that you are...
Yeah,
Yeah, so
everything's
we really need to know what,
and it's a tanky boy.
we really need to know what set it was, but it didn't come out until like the moment of truth, as it were. But I feel like in this game we probably should have pulled the trigger on the Azumarill a lot earlier. Since he didn't have much to wall it, we could have at least weakened his team with the belly. We could even just click normal belly drum, done it a few times, and then gone for a Z belly drum later, since we knew we outspeed the Piloswine.
And you would have had that knowledge, presumably, if you'd done it earlier, like, even still. Like, if you did have a switch in, and save the Z belly drum for later once you know more about if that Primarina has anything for you, so...
Yeah. But we just sort of ended up letting a lot of things go down. The other layer to this game was, so Crispy's match had been played, so we knew if we wanted to try and go for Kanto Group, we would have had to have 4 Pokemon left at the end. So it actually came down to, it was the turn where if we let anything else die, then we wouldn't be able to get Kanto, and that's the turn that we probably should have gone for the Azumarill. But hey, it didn't end
doing
up
Master
that way.
Ball rather than Kanto.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Master
that's what
Ball.
I meant,
Yeah.
If you wanted to get into the top group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, instead it ended up differently. But should we get into it, and then I'll...
I just want to say my highlight of this match is the Lipard performance.
Really?
We see it get, I think, 2 kills on its own here, which is pretty
Hey man,
spicy.
my part's good.
Killed by your own...
Your own tier 5
I know.
MVP.
Yeah, your own
How
love.
my part is a good mom.
Right, well, shall we?
Right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And leading off with British Steel against Zap
Steel.
Brannigan.
Zap
We have a balloon.
Brannigan.
Nice.
A balloon, which does go. It was just in case he led with like, I don't know, something that was going to earthquake us, because you'd have the Pilot Swine, the Aerodactyl, and the Metagross that could all do it.
I'm surprised that thing survived the earthquake.
Yeah,
I was
so
thinking
am I.
it's super
I was
frail.
surprised too. Not gonna lie.
Overseeing the
weakness
weakness
policy.
policy.
Yeah, that was worrying. That was like, oh shit.
Well, we've fucked up.
So now we're trying to play around this thing. So we know that a Sucker Punch will do a good amount of damage, and we had the Ground Resist Berry, the Sugar Berry,
Nice.
to live the Earthquake. We wasn't sure if we were going to live that with the
+2. Yeah.
the +2, but I think this is a more defensive. Like he invested in some bulk.
This is just awkward because no matter how
Yeah.
fast he gets, he knows he has to switch out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if he was running Bullet Punch, maybe, but
I think
Still.
he might have actually been full HP, full defense. I know there was one
Okay.
Pokemon that was like that.
because if he had agility'd up enough and then used Bullet Punch, it would have been the same priority bracket and outsped your Sucker Punch, making it fail. But
yeah,
didn't obviously have that as an option. So.
Now the
Nice poison touch on the Aerodactyl.
It
Yeah,
was nice,
poison
but it
touch.
didn't really matter because we were just going to go to this and this one shots it anyway.
Oh, big
Fair enough.
earthquake there.
But originally there was a big plan for Toxicroak to just go around poisoning everything.
Surprised they didn't have
Is it
like an
Lipard
ice
time?
bag.
It's Lipard time. Here we go.
Stutch.
Yeah.
Comes in, takes out the Mega.
Now weak to Fairy. And I'm
Yes.
like, oh shit, this thing gets gunk shot. But
Comes in, Drain and Kiss. Sash.
getting rid of the sash was key because that could have also wrecked the Azumarill.
Gunk shot.
Gunk
He
shot.
did go for the gunk shot.
Ooh, there's 2 kills.
I tried to use it on him and he got off on me. I'm so salty.
And then the Aquajet to finish it
Yeah,
off.
Aquajet, nice.
Okay, so here is is it this turn or is it the next turn that's the fuck up? So I think he goes into this and then he switches out into Primarina. Is I think how it goes because we just Aquajet that to kill it. Oh, okay, so he sacks off the Metagross, which is fine. So yeah, now he will go into the Primarina. We don't know what this is, but in the calcs we were thinking that if it's a certain set, it will KO the Hooper and Bound. So I was really hesitant to switch into it, which is why we went for the Z Belly Drum. As I'm clicking the button, Becky's telling me, no, Azumarill definitely dies if you click Belly Drum, and then I click it. And then I'm very upset, and Becky's very salty with me.
What would an Aquajet have done to this? Even though it's resisted, I still feel it would have
not
done
enough. No. I didn't realise that Hooper was going to live so handily because we could have gone into Hooper, we could have done a big chunk to Primarina or just knocked it out. I think we had a move that was actually going to knock it out, and then Azumarill could have actually cleaned up. Assuming so, we had to hit our moves to kill the Primarina, and then we had to live an Earthquake from the Piloswine on the turn with Belly Drum, and if we did that, we won the game. But the way that I played it by switching out by Z Belly Drum in that turn, it was just throwing away the game.
Fair enough.
Well,
That also sees the Ealing Elikids into the Master Ball group as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm once again in the Hoenn group.
The great
The Ultra Ball. Oh, I think you're Ultra Ball, aren't you?
No.
Master Ultra Great Pokey.
Oh yeah.
We are great. We are.
Great ball. Yeah.
We are
So
in the
I'll
Great
forget
Ball
the
match.
names of it.
Because JP was in second, he lost it in.
Oh, this
going
puts you
in.
into third. Oh,
And then he put him to third.
okay.
Yeah, along
Third
with me.
and third.
The third group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we could have been up there with the top, but yeah, I fucked up. I'm sorry, Becky.
Maybe you should listen to her more.
Well, I keep saying like, I make the team, you play the game. We'll do it that way, and then she's like, "No, I don't want to do that." So we will continue to do as we do.
Yeah, half and half whole way. I think that's probably the way she'll learn the most out of it as well.
Yeah.
To learn, but you'll
And
fuck
you
up.
might as well.
Well, to be fair, I actually learned something from this game. Like, I feel like the last 2 games, my strategy's been a bit predictable in the way that, you send out your stuff, you weaken. I'm trying to do it too much by the textbook. Like, you weaken stuff for your sweeper in the back,
Which isn't
when
your
actually-
forte. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, just knowing when to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Without thinking like, oh, I'll keep it for the back. It's like, no, actually, just capitalize on the early situation to try and get Mons dead. Like, that's what I used to do with Pangoro. It was just, set up a trick room and then get Pangoro to weaken a bunch of stuff and then, bring out something in the end that they can't deal with.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Yeah.
If you can take out a key Mon, if you can punch a hole in them, then the strategy will start to fall apart.
Yes.
Especially if they have like a defensive cycle that just seems to keep going around. If you can take out one part of the cycle, then the whole thing will just fall down.
Yeah,
and it's all sort of proactive play anyway, because if you make the proactive play, then they are automatically on the back foot, and so they have to think more about it. So you being
the
more
proactive play is always the risky play. It's always the risky play.
But that's you being the aggressor, then you can get more information from it. Like, even if it is slightly riskier than like playing safe or whatever, playing safe doesn't always work for you. So like, bet touch.
As it does not work out today. Right, yeah. So that was our game, and should we move on to the next one?
Move on to our next game.
Okay, and this is going to be, it's the whapping wholesale Chippendale Monorail Continental Waylords. And they are against the Bristol City Bewares.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I actually haven't seen any of this match other
Really?
than
have you not?
the very last frame of it. So I think I know who won, but I
This
don't know
match-
nice
what
tech.
happened in it.
This match, we have amazing substitute play yet again. Coming out of the Wapping Waylords
The Wapping
Diancie
Waylords,
this
yeah.
time.
Yes.
You will see some stellar play here.
I like
And I got to say, the
stellar
Wapping Waylords seem to be playing out of their face good this season. They are scary, and I'm hyped for the next match.
This is like the performance that we're expecting from them after their game one
After the
last
first
season.
set.
Yes,
Yeah.
the 6-0 of
Burst
Sam
onto the
last
scene
time.
and then sort of petered out slightly, but now they come back for a second season with
Was it in
more tech, more
Rob's
damage.
interview on Out of Your League? He was saying that we thought she was like some final boss villain of an anime. It was like specifically Aizen, because everything, like, she'd been watching the game that Tom was in, because you kept seeing a random person join. And we're like, who's this, like Blackbird 2 or whatever? And then realised it actually is Alana. She's been watching us all this time. And then comes up, absolutely destroys Sam. Oh my god, what?
We've gathered all of the data. We are ready to fight.
But hey, she's come online now, hasn't she?
Yeah. Scary stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
See, now that we've said that, she's going to be nervous and throw the games. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll do fine.
Yeah, doing very well. I mean, she's only lost one match, and that was to a lucky crit from Ed.
Yeah.
So I think
Noob
without
lucker.
that lucky
Don't
crit,
end. No.
then Alana would be 3-0 and in the top group.
Yeah. I mean, but also fair play to Mark. He has been playing out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah, it is
every
unfortunate that his result has ended up as it is at the end of the groups, because
Yes.
he's been going toe to toe with what has been an absolute phenomenal group.
Yeah. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Those boys and girls of the Learner League, they're doing us.
They got thrown into the deep end a little bit. He did, but
They're doing well. And next time we'll see, now that the groups have been sorted into more of a skill level based on performance, we'll see how things go there. It's going to be very interesting to see.
Yes.
Well,
shall
shall
we
we
talk
hop
about
in?
the teams?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
not talking about the
by all
teams at
means.
I'll just be honest, I don't. We've got quite a bulky team coming up from the Waylords. They've got the Skarmory, the Umbreon, Dragonite, which you would assume to be multi-scale, and a Diancie, and it's not the Mega. So, very bulky.
no, that's a tanky old team right there.
Conversely, quite a reasonably squishy team on the Bewares. You've got the Victini. I guess it is 100 base, but typically run more offensively. Lopunny is pretty fragile. The Mismagius is pretty fragile. 4 times weak on the Hydreigon to the Diancie and the Gardevoir, actually. So, a bit of a scary matchup, I'd say, for Mark. I think I'd be worried seeing this team in the team preview if I was him.
It's a scary
nasty
roster.
roster.
Scary roster to be up against.
Yeah. Okay. There's a PK Nexus drink. Ready for this one? Shall we hop into it then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. all goes out to Ed Winchester versus
Ah,
Tai Chi.
Dragonite.
Oh my god, is this a Digimon reference? I hope it is.
Or just Tai Chi, the
Or is
martial
it Tai
arts.
Chi? Oh yeah.
Well, the multi-scale has been broken, but we do see a
Nice.
Dragon Dance come out.
What about the inner?
Scared runs away there. Could have been a choice scarfed Hydreigon, which does still outspeed. But then, yeah, cleverly swaps into your fairy type to be immune to Draco Meteor.
Not
His last back. But no Mega Evolution there.
So do we
which
think
is
it-
interesting?
Yeah.
Whether it's
Yeah.
choice maybe to outspeed something else,
Why
or
is this
I'm
guy
not
called
sure.
Holy Cheese?
yeah,
I love it.
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, go for the Stealth Rocks and
Rocks
getting
are
out
up.
there because it does not really want to be out against Victini, but the Victini going for the U-turn in the face of the Skarmory. What? Interesting. Do you reckon this is choice Victini then?
yeah. Turned out to be the correct
Probably.
play though.
Yeah.
Is this where we? I can't remember when the Diancie substitute play starts.
I feel like this is a slightly
when it
longer
starts to
game,
go
so
on.
it probably won't be for
Yes,
a while.
this is a long one. I think we get to something like 40 turns and they've still got 5 mons apiece. I think it's
Okay.
this is a very
Similar to
very
last game.
tactical one.
But we see Umbreon in, wished
Going
up.
for the wish, is it going to switch out
Yeah.
into anything, or is it just worried that he's going to hit by a flash cannon?
No,
Yeah.
it's not worried. Get some nice damage off with the foul play.
Yeah.
Right, he's always going to hit, lower evasion.
Yeah.
Go to the
Foul play is
Ooh.
still doing enough here to get off a 3-shot.
What's Prum's
Yeah.
base attack?
I don't know. I didn't think it was that high, but
Like
it's...
60 or something.
But it's still
Yeah.
stab super effective.
Yeah.
foul play.
Yeah, of course.
Still,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna do damage.
I mean, Bronzong is
Oh, it's going to
pretty
do
tanky, though.
more damage, she, presumably. Oh, no. Because...
Okay, got opted
Oh,
for the
The
shiny
foul
opening.
played there, surely that would have done.
Yeah.
So here it's gonna take a hit, but then get wished back up, so it shouldn't
Drain
be too bad.
punch. Okay. Oh god, yeah, the Rocky Helmet. Oh, so the Rocky Helmet actually comes out after the drain of the Drain Punch, so it still loses the health.
Oh,
Interesting.
Nice.
Stealth rock set up.
Again.
Ooh, risky.
Still alive. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, throat chop. Okay, not
To get rid of the hyper voice.
Oh, it's not going to
runs
be
away. Oh, because it was choiced. So we think that I think that Hydreigon is choiced into throat chop.
It's a devastating Drake.
That way, it had to run away.
Okay, first blood, 15 turns.
Yep, 15 turns. The
Not
Luna
too
Vega
bad.
coming out here.
Okay.
Ah,
Into
maybe this
blood.
is it. Maybe I think this is
The
it. I think
speed
this is
lowered.
the begin of the.
Oh, was it?
sub
Hey,
play.
oh, it's got a clear body, so you
Yeah.
can't lower
Yeah.
its speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega has their body. Yeah.
Because Icy Wind
Not that
has
you'd really
100%.
want to lower its speed, but
There we go.
Well,
2
yeah, if
times
it's triggering
defense off of Diamond Storm, which is very nice.
yeah, that's a lucky 50%
Oh,
chance.
then
Oh.
goes out.
There's the switch out. Okay.
What? Silverleaf?
I swear it's coming. It's coming at
Silverleaf
some
Steel, that's why it switched out.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Not getting greedy. I like it. And it's flash cannon, so it's actually special, so the boost wouldn't have helped.
Oh.
Oh, God, though.
Foul play still hurting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 95 base on attack.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
be doing a
95
lot.
everything, isn't it?
Is
And,
Umbreon's name on the list? Or is it going down?
Is it Gen 2 that Steel resisted Dark as well? I think it is.
I think,
It
yeah, I
did
think
at some
Gen
point.
8 came out
Ooh,
then.
nice ice beam there on
was
the
that
switch.
predict? Yeah.
Must have been a predict because
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a good neutral move to go for, actually, because he has got the Breloom as
Yeah,
well.
Breloom.
And the Skarmory.
Skarmory is neutral. Everything else neutral, really, except
good
for
neutral
resisted
play.
on the Diancie.
Good choice. Get spored up.
Okay, so that is now asleep. Goes, oh, nice predict on the
Yep.
fighting move.
Yeah, again, like we said, Mark's playing very well. It's just
Yeah.
just been unfortunate.
Some good predictions going on.
Yeah, but he still,
He's got
Alana
balls.
still has the
Okay,
upper hand
here.
here.
Here, I think we
Thunderbolt.
see it.
Substitute.
Yes,
There it
okay,
is.
right.
Sub.
Now,
We see a sub.
now we watch the sub play.
What have we
Okay.
seen so far? Diamond Storm substitutes the only moves we've seen. Doesn't go down.
Doesn't break
Is
the
he
sub.
choiced into Thunderbolt, do you think? So why would you click it again and not go for a stab move? No, it's not stab. Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Destiny Bond.
No.
Oh,
no.
sub
See,
again.
yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, he's
Stuff here.
caught you. Caught you.
We've gone for the
Destiny Bond
sub again.
Yeah.
So now
That was
yeah.
the turn.
I'm going on.
How you know?
However, if Mark had stayed in and clicked Destiny Bond again there, that would have taken out
Called
the
her bluff.
Diancie. Yeah.
And that was great to go for the sub again on that turn.
Yeah. It's,
That was.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Thing's still asleep. Also, you can set up some defense boosts. And actually, this is the thing that wants to kill this Silverly. Because then, what's he got? A low punny against it? Okay, sorry about that. Had internet issues, and PK also needed to turn on his lights as he was slowly being plunged into darkness.
Yes.
Right, so we're on turn 30. Get back into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Silverly is asleep.
Another Diamond Storm coming out, getting
Another
third
boost.
defense boost.
Another
This
boost.
thing so tanky, which is going to be now a big issue for Mark to try and hit through, because the only special mons he's got left are this Silverly that is about to die. Yep, and there it goes. Miss Magus that we've seen hasn't got enough power to punch through this thing.
Yeah,
and
what moves have we seen?
a high drop
We've
that
seen-
is 4 times weak to Fairy. So,
We've seen all of Miss Magus' moves, so
Yeah, none of them are really that good versus
the
Yeah.
huge Moonblast. Super
1%
effective.
live.
Was that a...
Yeah.
Oh, that was just literally...
Yeah, it was just a. We see here the high jump kick's only doing 19%.
the
Alana
strongest
notices
move.
this
very
quickly,
smart sub.
goes for a substitute, knows it can't be broken by the high jump
Oh,
kick,
got it, yeah.
and then
The
goes for
smart
the
player
kill.
would have been click protect there. It's like, you don't kill yourself.
Well, that's the thing. If it can't kill the sub, and even if it misses, it still dies. So it's
Yes,
best place
either way,
because you're
it's going
guaranteed
down.
Oh, yeah,
guaranteed to have a sub.
It
up.
is actually best.
So,
And we
yeah.
have seen that this thing does have Destiny Bond.
Yeah,
So, sets up
is it-
another sub.
Is it going
in case of the Destiny Bond.
Like, oh wait, no, does Destiny Bond fail against substitutes?
Surely not. Surely not. Does go for the...
I don't actually know that.
I think
interaction.
maybe it does. Maybe Mark
Destiny
is
Bond
aware
does
of
turn?
that, and is that that's the reason he's not
Bond's
just.
turn.
Oh no, Destiny Bond does work. It targets self.
Oh,
it
just keep
targets
clicking
self.
sub. Just keep clicking sub.
But if I'm Mark, I just keep clicking Destiny Bond, right?
Yeah, like what can
But
it do? Like,
I mean, the problem is Destiny Bond only has 6 more
Oh!
PP, whereas Substitute has 10, so you can just
yeah.
keep waiting it out.
I want to know
you
how
do at
long
least-
the turn was there, like how long they were leaving it before they clicked the move.
Yeah.
That's
Flamethrower.
interesting.
Fades it,
But if
Yeah,
this
but
was
4
choice,
times weak to fair.
yeah.
4 times weak, gets destroyed.
It would have needed to have like a flash cannon or an iron head.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not iron head, sorry.
But again, we can see it's like it gets the sub down. So what if? But what has he got?
Okay,
With,
Taichi's
with
gonna
3
channel-
times defense,
Yeah.
you're going to need a
channel
hell of a lot of
everything.
flinches from that Zen headbutt to get through this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We done. Is that a headbutt?
And that's it.
Let's go. Oof.
Diamond
Yeah.
Storm to take it
finish.
down. And that's a 5-0 win for
Oh.
Alana there.
That was
Wow.
oof, well played.
Yeah, that was well played on both sides. But yeah, just the Diancie.
Yeah.
Not
As Joe was
killable,
saying, yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
As Joe was
Just
saying,
with
it doesn't feel like that should have,
Yeah,
that match
seems
should have
like
swung like that.
seems like a loss in the team building stage, maybe. Just not enough to deal with a boosting Diancie.
Yeah, I mean, it was stellar play with the substitute, like the Destiny Bond substitute
Yeah, yeah.
interaction was
Yeah,
yeah.
like really, really scary stuff.
Yeah,
But,
maybe
it's a
just
great
like I
game.
don't know, a shadow ball would have been nice on Miss Baggius, I guess, to
Maybe, but
have some stab.
not common to have, a substitute on a Diancie.
And the
right
Silverly
there,
was
so-
steel
and
type,
special
so
as
that
well
was-
to get around
yeah.
the Diamond
It
Storm
was just
boost.
unfortunate that it got put to sleep and messed up earlier by Breloom. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crikey. So yeah, that actually put Alana at the top of that group, was it? Or...
what? This was actually played after I had already done my match,
Oh.
which we will see shortly.
Okay.
and-
All right. Well, should we get into that then?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay. Right. So our next match is going to be it's Major Piane, Dr. Boss Sensei, Joe of the Crewkern Croconaws against Ed of the Sheffield Shedingers.
It's me. What do you think of the teams here, guys? What do you think of the teams?
I seem your team is very big. Your team is very tall.
Yeah.
True. It's true.
With a
He's
little
tall
bee
and
hiding in
thin,
the background.
and you're just squat.
Yeah, you're very stout.
Yeah. The team's a lot scarier than his by looks.
His team's quite spiky though. It's very spiky, minus the Alomomola.
Not as spiky as a
I mean, our
crocodile.
Toxicodile's tail, we've got a Gigalith there, and the Excadrill's got his little spikes as well.
Yeah.
Equally spiky.
Equally spiky. Yeah. So, what was your plan going into this game? Did you have a plan?
What do we have here? Well, so we had the sand set up with Sand Rush Excadrill. Yep. The plan was that would outspeed everything and be able to kill most of his team, to be honest. Other than that, it was just sort of whittle away at things. There's an awkward speed tie between Mega Sceptile and Mega Beedrill. They are exactly at 145 base speed each, so it's like, ugh, okay.
Quite surprising to me that Sceptile's as fast as a Beedrill, but yeah.
Yeah, they are both very fast, so yeah.
Was there anything you were particularly scared or worried of on Ed's team?
What was I worried about? I was worried about not being able to get through a Lola Mola.
Okay.
Because really, I mean, Sceptile hits it, but then can take it like an Ice Beam back and just die.
Yeah.
So really, there's no real good... I think my plan was Toxapex outstalls the Alola Mola, which is not really a match I wanted to get into, but I think Toxapex does win it just because of Toxic, the virtues of Toxic versus no Toxic.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, that was why I don't think I had a singular knockoff as well, so I was a bit worried about the Gligar. It just being too tanky. But,
yeah. I mean, with the, if you like, it is a bit of a nightmare to take down, just like the Dusclops earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
But it didn't go that way, did it, Joe?
No, actually turned out to be somewhat of a easier game. I thought I was going to lose. I say in the start of the chat, let's get this shit show going, because I thought I was just going to get whittled down and be unable to get through some of his stuff. Yeah. But as it turns out, he just didn't have an answer for one of my mons. So, shall we hop on in? And,
yes, let's get into it. So, 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. Let's get the shit show rolling.
Ferrothorn comes out. I start with Norman Reedus.
Straight into Reuniclus.
I need
set up an Acid Armor.
You love an Acid Armor.
Leech Seed, I'm like, this is brilliant. Because I'm Magic Guard, so I take no damage from a Leech Seed.
Very nice.
Got a Calm Mind up.
Crazy. Yeah.
U-turn coming out. I'm starting to think, okay, this is going alright, because I'm getting the boosts off. Psychic there doing a fair amount of damage. Now right here, I go for a Calm Mind, and we see that Alola uses Mirror Coat. Which, if I had just gone for another attacking move, I didn't, because I knew I didn't two-shot it.
Yeah.
So I went for a Calm Mind, but now I've seen it, I'm like, oh, I need to one-shot this thing.
Yes.
So I just boost all the way up.
Do you know that you can boost it at like a max thing? Do you? In a calc? Did you see that?
No, I didn't calc it. I'm going to get as much damage as possible. Even if I can't one-shot it, even if I do 90%, I still have done 90% to the Alola Mola. Yeah. So I get burned as well here, which is really nice. Means I can't be paralyzed later down the line. So this is now like the perfect setup.
Yeah, and the burn is not doing any damage to you.
Yeah, because of Magic Guard again. Yeah. So I Calm Mind all the way up.
What a good ability.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't Acid Armor.
I didn't think I needed it, but I think later on I do the extra Acid Armor.
Yeah.
Because we see, the Beedrill comes out here. I'm still slightly worried at how much damage this will do, because Stab U-turn still does 37%.
At this point, I guess he's just trying to chip you down now.
Yeah. Well, I realise at this point, this is the only way I lose, is if I get like double hit by a Beedrill, where he comes in, U-turns, I kill the thing, he comes in and U-turns again. So I have to keep myself above like 60%.
There, you've Acid Armored up again.
Acid Armored again, so now I only have to keep myself above like 50%.
Yeah.
Which is easily doable. And at this point, it turns out he doesn't have a red card, he doesn't have a roar, he doesn't have anything that's... I mean, there's my leftovers getting knocked off, but it's still not too bad.
Yeah.
I think we've lost JP's audio. No, he's back. Okay.
I'm still there.
Oh, big turn. Still 30%, but then I think I go for the recover here. Yeah.
So here's where you show the recover, because your leftovers are knocked off.
That's the only way I lose, and then we see a GG coming out from Ed. And I realise, he hasn't got anything.
He is very bad.
4 times special attack, stab, psychic still only does 90% to this thing. It's so tanky. It's ridiculous.
I mean, in prep, the Rampart
again,
was a bit
another
of a
U-turn, and again, I think I just go for another recover to make sure there's no
Guarantee
way.
it, yeah.
Yeah. The only way I lose here is to a crit U-turn, I think. I say lose. I lose this Mon, and then
lose
I have
the
6 Mons to take out a Beedrill. Comes in, goes for the crit U-turn, doesn't get it, unfortunately, and that was that. So I apologise for my actions, but
No, you
I mean, no, I don't. That is what a Reuniclus does. You kind of got to know that that's going to happen sometimes. So if you're not ready for it, I mean, from turn 1 was a bit scary, but
I looked at that and I was like, oh, this is like payback for the Cresselia. All that pummeling. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
And with that, because I got a 6-0, that means that I was then uncatchable to Alana. So even though she got a 5-0, it still was not enough, and she's still only in the Ultra Ball group, and I go up into the Master Ball group.
Wow.
With that firm chance of getting promoted into the winner side playoff.
But is it
because of the changes?
Maybe
it still is a tough group.
It's a better chance.
I'd rather have a 75% chance than a 25% chance or a 50% chance.
You gotta work for it though.
Yeah.
But not as hard.
Not as hard.
No.
That's
but
the plan.
I think I think you're a bit lower down in the group at the moment, according to the score. And,
Yes,
I am at the bottom of the top group.
Because you're the only one who didn't go 3-0.
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But, okay. But yeah, no, that was well played. Good job.
Yeah, I was a bit like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm probably going to lose. I was like 5 minutes later. Was it 9 minutes? I think it was because
someone commented on it.
Yeah, the Ealing Elegance commented saying, it's really bad when the replay is posted 9 minutes after the playtime. Someone's had a really bad time. Maybe. Yeah.
That was the game for him to bring the Rampardos. So.
That was,
Oh, there. Right then. Well, shall we move on to our next session, which will be the name rater?
Well,
I couldn't hear any of that, I'm afraid, there, JP. So,
well, the people will have heard it, not you guys.
Yes, I know. I was trying to read your lips. I mean, we're moving on to our next. He's lost me.
And we are back with the name rater.
Name rater
numerous...
segment, the best segment of all.
Everyone's favourite.
Yes,
everyone's
indeed.
favourite. Storm Dennis has been wreaking havoc on the recording session.
He's a menace, that Dennis.
Didn't he? Messing us up.
Yes. You might notice everyone looks a bit different. We've all aged.
Yeah, lighting has had to been changed and all sorts. But we're back.
We're back. And we're back with the Frankfurt Frogadiers and their name rater.
Yes, indeed. So we got 2 separate name raters for you this week. So we're going to start doubling them up. And as always, send them in if you have not sent them in as of yet.
Yeah.
So
I was enjoying the length of the shows with just one name rater, but unfortunately we don't have enough rounds to cover 16. So
unless we do an episode which is just name rater.
I mean, that could be an option.
Actually, maybe.
If people prefer just the matches being separate than having just a name raider show, let us know. We can do that.
Easy. Yeah, we can do them as separate shows.
Easy. Yeah. And then there'll be shorter shows, easier digestion.
True indeed. Well, shall we get started with the list of names? Have they been done in order? Let's find out.
That's that is how you earn JP Brownie points.
Well, first up, we have the Mega Blastoise, which is called... Optimus 9!
Optimus 9!
Optimus 9.
Probably shouldn't do that with the accents, but it has to be said.
And Seb here says, being the Frankfurt Frogadiers, in brackets, German, I thought I should try and bring at least one German name in there somewhere. He says, it's a mega evolution, and it kind of looks like a transformer. So, hey, presto. Optimus 9.
It does.
Very nice. I mean, very nice.
Any Optimus Prime themed name is going to be a win in my books. Optimus 9. Brilliant.
Optimus 9. Next up, we have Mew, and specifically a shiny Mew, which he should be bringing.
The blue
apparently, is called Idlewild. And he says here that Idlewild did the song I'm Blue. And then he says, creative, I know.
Is that I'm Blue, dabba dee, dabba da?
No, because that was me and
Eiffel
PK
65.
were talking about this.
Yeah.
Eiffel 65 did I'm Blue, dabba dee, dabba da. There's an album by Outkast that's called Idlewild that has a song on it called Blue, but not I'm Blue. But then there's also a Scottish rock band called Idlewild,
Which we think is what he's referring to.
Yes, but we also can't find that they've ever done a song called I'm Blue. So we're not quite sure which of the songs he's going for, or an amalgam of the above. But
somehow all three of them have something to do with what he's submitted.
somehow, yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's one of those three songs. Yeah, I was like trying to Google. I was like, wait, what? This band has an album named after them by a different band.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have the Salamence, which is called Shelby.
Shelby?
It says here, my dream car is a Mustang Shelby 500, the old ones. I always thought that Salamence kind of looked like
Isn't
one,
that the car from Gone in 60
there you go.
Seconds?
The Mustang Shelby. Ooh.
The fabled car that Nicolas Cage couldn't ever capture. Was that a Mustang Shelby 500?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a nice.
was?
It was 1967 Shelby GT 500. Yeah.
There you go then. So, Salamence.
Eleanor, that's what it was. All I could think of was Duchess. I'm like, it's not Duchess, it's Eleanor. That's what
Nicolas Cage always looks at that Salamence with envy, wishing he could capture it. There's a Pokemon equivalent where he's got to capture all the Pokemon and sell them. But he can never catch that.
He's a
damn
Team
Salamence.
Rocket member then.
It's like, not the Beedrills! Not the Beedrills! Not the Combies!
I'm a Panpour! I'm a Panpour!
I wasn't thinking Salamence would go to a Nicolas Cage reference when it's called a car. Named after a car.
Well, next up we have Klefki, who is called Mr. Zip. It says here, Mr. Zip was the dude that sang that annoying song, Where's My Keys, Where's My Phone? Which is not a song that I've heard, I don't think. And he says, this stupid Pokemon makes the song come into my head every time. My life is super difficult. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that song is, but apparently it's super annoying and
The
probably
Britain's
super
Got
catchy.
Talent. It is, apparently.
Okay.
I can't explain why it's annoying.
Yeah, probably.
I haven't seen Britain's Got Talent since like the first series of it.
I used to watch
Same.
it quite a lot, but I haven't since not having a telly.
Haven't watched
basically.
TV,
I haven't watched it,
essentially.
yeah.
TV is
Like, the ones
TV
that I
is
remember-
last decade, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, I only watched like half the decade.
Yeah.
It's all about internet.
Well, next up we have the Shaman, who is again shiny form, so it's nice and blue, and it is
It's a
called
great Pokemon, by the way.
And
It's
of course,
an
a
acceptable
blue hedgehog. It's got to be called Sonic.
Yes.
It says here, it's a blue hedgehog. Need I say more? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Seb's seen it, but I mean, previously on the group, there is a Shaman put inside a Sonic Unleashed cutscene.
There is.
Yes,
that was
indeed.
really
Yeah, that
good.
was really well done.
Yeah. That
If
was
you
a
have
feat
not
of
seen
editing
it-
right there.
Yeah, if you've not seen it, you want to see it, just check me out on JupTV. No, put it in the comments.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Bit of a nice callback to a skit.
I like that.
Next up, we have the Cofagrigus,
Egregious.
who is called Arms. It says here, this one's really creative, took a lot of thought on my part. Who am I kidding? It's just got really big fucking arms. Yeah,
Also, it's nothing to do with.
I thought maybe.
Nintendo's.
Yeah, I
arms
thought it might
Yeah, I
be
thought it was a
a
Nintendo
reference to Nintendo's arms,
Yeah.
but no, it's just got big fucking arms that are all out the side. So,
Spooky.
so that's
Or is it-
that one.
Or is it Arms, the two-armed fox? He's a magical kitsune. the Sonic comic thing.
Yeah, well, whatever meaning you want to put on it, go for it. But I
He's
think
got
he just
arms.
has
Just thought
seen
it
the
has big arms.
Yeah, pretty much. Next up, we have the Rhyperior, who is called
Rhyperior.
Brokeback. It kind of looks like a small mountain, and I wanted to show my support for the LGBT community in hashtag 2020. And then it says in brackets, I'm not gay, by the way, just liberal. So,
we were never worried about your sexuality, Seb, but I mean, you did draft a pink Mew. Well, actually, it's blue.
It's a blue Mew.
Actually,
It's a blue Mew.
Shaman's got a nice little flower on his head. I was thinking Brokeback because, he's a big hefty thing. He's going to carry the team on his back, But, okay.
It's the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yes.
Jake Gyllenhaal
Hyperion.
over again.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Jake Gyllenhaal in that
Yeah, it
movie?
was Jake Gyllenhaal and someone else.
Someone
I can't
else. I've not seen it, but yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to people loving who they want. Good on you.
Yeah.
Shout outs to love.
Next
Love.
up, we have
Shout outs to love.
Love you.
Absol. Absol is called Catastrophe with a K. Says here, I remember the Pokedex entry saying this was just the harbinger of doom, basically.
It's a cool one.
Pokemon Grim Reaper.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So also we had the Kindred Spirits last week on PK's one. Now we've got this.
Yep. And he says, stupid sexy John and I spoke about it before, and this is just the word catastrophe in German. So, there you go.
I'm going to have to change Handsome John's name on the readout now to Stupid Sexy John.
Stupid sexy handsome John.
Stupid Sexy Handsome John.
Nothing at all.
Sexy John.
Nothing at all. He's winning nothing at all.
Shots fired. Next up, we have the Rotom Frost, who is called Interpol.
Interpol.
Says here, so there's this really old film called The Medallion, which I think was Jack? No, I don't know. I can't remember. You said you watched it when he was about 10, and it's got some of the best outtakes. The 10-year-old me found them hilarious. And it's basically Lee Evans running around the corner shouting, Interpol, freeze! I'll send you a clip if I can find one.
Yeah.
So we'll probably link the outtakes.
It is
it
Jackie Chan?
It is Jackie
movie.
Chan. There you
Jackie
go.
Chan, Lee Evans, Claire Forlani, and Julian
My head, but no, it's.
I like Bulletproof
That's
Man. That was
yeah,
good. That's Sean William Scott and Chow Yun Fat.
That one. So I was like, I think the Medallion was a Jackie Chan one. So yeah, I think I do remember those outtakes. That is very good. Lee Evans always good fun.
Always a good lad.
Yeah. We'll try and find a link and put it in the description if we can.
Yep.
So, then next up and finally we have Oricorio, who is called Boogie Wonderland. Boogie Wonderland.
Okay. I mean, I just love Boogie Wonderland.
Boogie Wonderland. He says here, my background is in music, but I work in IT now. At one point, I was considering pursuing a career in the music industry. Maybe something like a sound engineer. I have a weird array of music tastes, but one of my all-time favorites is Earth, Wind and Fire. Oricorio is a dancer, and the lyrics are "Dance Boogie Wonderland." So
That they are.
there you go.
That'd be a really cool career, actually.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, when I was like, oh, what job do I want to do? Like, I was considering something like audio engineer, but trouble is, you kind of need. I feel like you need a degree or at least college in that kind of field, because my experience is setting up all that pummeling.
My experience is just liking a lot of music and thinking, I could do something like that. I have no, experience.
It's definitely a lot more technical.
So, favourites, least favourites. What you got? What do you think?
I mean, I do love a bit of Optimus 9.
Optimus 9.
That is good.
Shelby is majestic as heck for that Salamence. I mean, look at that picture of Salamence and tell me it's not a Shelby. Shelby 500.
More an Eleanor in my mind.
I just love the Mega Blastoise. It's like you send it out and it's a big wally bastard. It just goes like, 9! No, Optimus 9, you will not get it. It's just like, denied, sending out the Blastoise.
You will never defeat Optimus 9.
It's really good.
Oh, we need to have some sort of like Megatron equivalent on someone's team. That'd be great. Get a rivalry going on. Oh, Rob, you got the Charizard. Let's go. Oh, Peter, you got the Venusaur.
I do.
Even better, Megatron.
Ooh, okay.
For the match, I'll just change its name. I'll work out a way.
Joe, what do you think?
I love the Optimus 9. I like the Boogie Wonderland. I really like Interpol for Rotom Frost because I always think Pole is like North Pole and it's Frost and it kind of works on a few different layers. I think that's good. Yeah. I quite like Mr. Zip as well for a clarification. It's just like a
Mr. Zip.
Get him, Mr. Zip. Oh, it's this annoying little thing again.
Keys.
Yeah.
Okay, PK.
Yeah, it's Brokeback or Boogie Wonderland for me.
Boogie Wonderland is fantastic, especially with dancing on
Boogie
choreos.
Wonderland.
Yeah, works really well.
Hell yeah.
With his maracas out.
Come on, Bint.
Yeah, so it's like rest in peace, Cuban Pete.
Or a choreo just always has to have a dancing name.
I mean, it is a dancing Pokemon, so...
Yes.
Well, that was
Some
good set of nicknames.
Names there.
Solid nicknames right there.
Yes. Well done.
But that's not all for our name rater segment this episode.
We have 2 this time. And this time we are going to be including the Swindon Slowbros. That's right, it's rained on the boys. We got them in early this time. Normally we leave them until end of the season.
That's true, actually.
We got them early this time. I was like, hooray! And he was like, oh, can I send you the things? Like, absolutely. Get them over. Cool. So I have the names in true all-out pummeling fashion. I'm going to butcher the English students' names. So we'll start off then with the... Oh, actually, well done, Seb, for getting them in the right order.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Hopefully the boys have managed to do the same. Starting off strong, though, with the Mega Diancie, which is called Tiffany. Tiffany & Co. is a US jewelry retailer. Tiffany Cook is the name of the Bond girl in Diamonds Are Forever.
Forever.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I was like, Tiffany? Oh, it's just a girl's name. But then actually that's kind of like what Ray normally does with his Pokemon names. He gives it just like a random normal person's name, but it's got like a really intricate meaning.
Yeah. But at least this time it's not just all human persons' names.
Yeah, it's not season 3.
Yeah.
Tom, Dick, Harry, Steve,
Greg,
Jeff,
Bill.
my team,
Chris.
He's learned since then to feel the wrath of all that
chastise him
for bad names.
That's nice. Diancie's a classy lady. Next we have the Latias, which is the unfortunately not called Lamb or whatever the wolf was called.
Wolf. Lamb and Wolf.
Is Lamb or... Okay, yeah, in League. No, we've got Pumpkin Spice. Pumpkin Spice, was it Latte Ass? Latte Ass, okay. Yeah, I don't know how you meant to say that. It was Pumpkin Spice Latte Ass?
Either way.
I'm afraid, JP, we can't hear your audio at all.
Yeah.
Can you not?
You come in for a couple of words, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to react to this, but...
I can see his mouth saying pumpkin spice.
I've posted it in the TeamSpeak so you can see what I'm trying to read.
There we go.
Okay, that might be a good
Pumpkin Spice Latte Ass.
Nice. Very nice.
The drink of choice of stereotypical white girl millennials, apparently. Yeah. Also, Shiny Latias is orange for pumpkin points. Because they've done the shiny.
We still can't. It's one word out of 10 we're hearing. Maybe. Maybe if you unmute yourself on Discord then you'll have double audio streams. We might be able to hear you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Hello, you can hear me double now, probably.
That's still better than not being able to hear you at all.
Okay, right. Do I read this again? Yeah, I'm just gonna read it again. So Latias, pumpkin spice, as in a pumpkin spice latte ass, or lattes. I don't know. The drink of choice of stereotypical white girl millennials. Apparently, also shiny Latias is orange for pumpkin points.
Very nice.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
I like it.
I don't know if I'm including that all or split up or whatever. But either way, I probably didn't pronounce it right once. I like that. Lucario is called Ferdinand. Now, people might remember Dom's Lucario is always called Ferdinand. The reason is because Rio Ferdinand.
Yep.
There you go. Also, Dom said we needed another Rio on the team given that we got rid of Doug Trio.
See.
I like that a
Name
lot.
was Rio.
Yeah, very nice. So we've got Gyarados, which is called Shendu. The name of the evil dragon.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Big Bad in Jackie Chan Adventures. I like that you said Big Bad as well. Gotta keep him from getting those talismans. Oh, yes.
There
I
you
love
do.
that.
Jackie! We've just had Jackie in the medallions. This is like now we're in Jackie in the talismans.
We can't name
Jackie.
10 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
The only way to defeat only magic can defeat magic.
Magic must defeat magic.
Encore.
Encore! Yeah, this is me us talking about Jackie Chan. Just
Love a bit of Jackie Chan. I need
What a
to
good show.
rewatch it.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
too long.
it is a great show. It doesn't like after they beat Shendu, it gets a bit shit because then Shendu's not in it for a while, and then Shendu comes back later.
All the talismans
Yeah.
get freed, don't they, and are put into actual animals.
Yeah, because
And
you
they
have
have-
the
they have to run
tortoise that's
round.
like really fast or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, like on a
Yeah,
boat
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I think the goat one that's like astral projection or something. It goes into like a teddy bear, like a super bear type thing. Theme park. Yeah, and they have to try to like fight this like teddy bear.
Yeah, I think it got a bit weird with the sheep as well, with the astral projection shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's a little bit.
Oh my god, I do love a bit of Jackie Chan Adventure.
There's a pig with eye lasers, isn't there? As well? 'Cause you can see. That's
Is that what the power was of the pig? Like shooting eye lasers?
Yeah, I
Or
think
just
it was.
lasers in general.
I think it was
I seem
islands.
to remember Jade actually firing eye lasers at some point. That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Although
that's-
Let's get all the power.
Jackie Chan wasn't voiced by Jackie Chan in the
No, I
cartoon
mean-
part, which
No,
was like
definitely not. It's just in the bit after the show.
it's it's Jackie Chan Adventures. Why would he not voice the character that is Jackie Chan?
He's a busy man.
He's got better shit to do. Being a
Hollywood. You had Rush Hour 2 and 3 to film.
He's also busy being China's top recording artist. As
Yeah, oh yeah, that is
Man.
that. He had songs to write.
Yeah, he's
He's a good Chinese singer.
he's like a multi-platinum selling artist in China. Yeah, he's one of China's most popular musical artists. So,
And he does all his own stunts as well in his films.
yeah,
He does. God, what a man.
He is a man.
he's my childhood hero. There you go. You now know all my security questions. If you know my,
Who's your childhood hero? For my
It's like, what was your mother's maiden name? Jackie Chan.
I once did a biography essay on him for school. That was
Really?
So my knowledge
whose
of
line is anyway. So
Yeah.
what was it? Whatever that show that we did.
my knowledge of Jackie Chan is somewhat.
Oh my god.
But what about Sammo Hung? Do you know about him?
I do not.
How
So,
is your
So
assassin-
Sammo Hung was one. He's another martial artist. He was in like the same sort of like kids theater group that Jackie Chan was in, if I remember correctly. And that he was like the 7 Golden like Wonders or something like that. And he was also, you know, a movie martial artist. And he was in a TV show called Martial Law on Channel 5, where he was like a kung fu cop.
Not a Congo Bongo cop.
No, Congo.
Kung Fu cop.
Bongo criminal.
Doyle.
Let's get on to the next name, shall we?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, as I was about to say, Assassin's Creed, it's the Decidueye. It's Arno, named after the protagonist from Assassin's Creed Unity. An account of his leafy assassin's cowl. So, yes, this is a returning name from pretty much every time that Dom has had Decidueye, which... Is this the 3rd time they've had it?
It seems like
So these
forever.
Yeah, it's Amon. He's always had. Yeah.
I feel like Sam Warner had it once, or did PK
maybe.
you have it once?
Maybe.
Don't know if the Eating Other Kids had it.
I can't
I
remember.
haven't had it. Like,
Okay, I feel like it was the other kids, but I'm not too sure. Right, next we have... Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. It's the Incineroar, which is named Tenori Tiger. Get those Reba lads ready, boys, because Tenori is a Japanese word meaning palm top or palm sized, and then you have Tenori Tiger, the palm top tiger, named
Tiger.
after Isaka Tiger, the main character in Toradora,
Toradora.
pint-sized tsundere, who forms one half of the main couple
The greatest love story ever told.
Greatest love story ever told. And
We below.
This one is from Ray.
Yeah.
yeah, this one's got to be from Ray. He wanted that Weeble.
He did. He had to get one at least.
Yeah. Really great anime. I think the voice actor for it does every single tsundere character in that decade.
It was Kugamiya Rii, wasn't it? So she also did Shanna, she did
In
Louise
Shanna.
from Zero no Sakaima.
Yeah.
She did one of the other ones as well. Like, yeah, she is the voice of a small tsundere woman.
Is that character with the exact same voice, same character
same voice.
every single time.
Yeah.
And I love all those characters. But yeah, so in Sinnoh is, angry wrestling cat, and Tonori Tiger is, a little angry girl. And I think she also do, like, wrestling moves and stuff? Does she also do wrestling moves and stuff? Oh, no!
I don't remember, actually.
Oh, dear. Oh,
I'm sure she does.
Okay. Sorry, Storm Dennis is back again, apparently.
Oh, fucking you up.
Was it? Oh, we're fine on this end.
Yeah, we're fine on that.
We had no problem.
Everyone's just, doing stone-faced reactions to what I was saying. So I was like, I must have gone out again.
No, we don't know whether she does wrestling moves. I'm afraid.
I don't think she does, but
Does she not, like, attack the main character?
Oh yeah, she
a lot of
attacks
points?
him, but it's not like she's not like a wrestling fan.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fair
she just attacks Ryuji a lot.
With
'Cause she is
suplexes, 'cause quite often they do.
Yuji. Yeah. Great show. So the next one then is Araquanid. It's called Babylon Zoo.
Explain yourself.
Did the song Spaceman.
I
And Araquanid's
wanted you
bubble head
to
is
go.
reminiscent of an astronaut's helmet. Also, Shiny Araquanid looks a bit like a Martian.
Yeah, Spaceman by Babylon Zoo, the song that everyone only knows the intro of, and the rest of the song is nothing like it. It's actually like an industrial hit.
Is that
whereas
Spaceman? Yeah.
Because that part was used in an advert, and
Yeah,
then
everyone
when
knows.
people actually listen to it, like, the rest of the song is not like that. So
Okay.
it's a good song though. Well,
I'm
down with it.
not sure I've heard it, or maybe I have. My music knowledge of actual songs is terrible.
very limited.
Despite me playing music. Next up, we have Raichu. It's Tanner the Raichu.
Tanner's back.
So Tanner the Raichu, named for the off-color tan bootleg Raichu figure that Dom purchased on a foreign holiday as a child. Was one half of Tanner and Angelina, Raichu and Spiritomb, in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link that Raindom Gaming did.
Indeed.
Yes.
The return of Tanner.
Yes, so that was Tanner the Raichu, and definitely not the one that I was actually doing, which is Slacking, Charles Gray. As previously covered, Dom's dad went through a phase of resembling a Slacking back when he was unemployed, carrying a little extra weight and killing time with Pokemon Ruby. There we go. The second time.
Dom's dad, the Slacking.
Yes.
Also a returning.
Also a returning character and theme on in the league.
So all of Ray's name seems to be new, and Dom's just gone for the same old stuff.
He has. Maybe. Well, it's like what we said before, that some people.
I mean, it's hard to
have names
change
for
them.
life,
Right.
and then
That's
other people
true,
like
like-
to change names for the memes and for the name rate.
Yeah, the ones that Dom's like, it's hard to change those names. Like they are set with those.
But how long have we got to wait until we get Dom's dad in the league as a coach? We need that to happen.
Or we can get him on the show.
Get him on the show, yeah. There you go. That's a guess for you out of your league. Get Dom's dad on.
Oh, Denis.
Oh, I think he's gone.
Oh, I think
We
he's
might
gone.
need to take a knee. He's back.
Oh, he's
I
back.
was here the whole time. I was
Not to us, he
jokes.
wasn't.
making
Dennis.
Don't worry, at the start of the episode there's going to be a thing saying like, by the way, connection shit. Apologies. I need to get my internet sorted. We are on the last name though.
That we are.
Is, I don't know how to pronounce this. Kunlun.
Oh, Kunlun.
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 Every
I think it's
permutation
Kunlun.
of it.
Kungla. Yeah.
Well, it's the mystical land protected by Danny Rand, aka the
Danny
immortal
Rand.
Iron Fist. Danny Rand.
I'm Danny Rand. Sorry, we have an inside joke in my house about Danny Rand, the Iron Fist. I'm Danny Rand.
Oh, Johnny Pugs will appreciate that.
Yes, he will indeed.
The Netflix series is so bad it's good. Is that line from the Netflix series then?
No, that's just
Danny Rand.
Danny Rand is in the Netflix series, yes.
Yeah,
Does he
because
say
he
that?
is the.
I don't know. I don't know why. Because we just watch it and mock it as we were watching it, and of him just being like, Danny Rand, I'm Danny Rand, Rand Enterprise, Danny Rand.
He doesn't actually say that at all.
Not really, no.
Not,
we just
not gonna mock
endlessly.
himself. Like,
Is that the character's real name or like the?
It's the character's name.
real
The character's
name of
name
Iron
is Danny
Fist.
Rand.
Okay.
the only Iron Fist knowledge I have is from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So, like,
And he's nothing like he is in that, I can tell you.
no,
He's good in.
he's actually
game.
cool in Marvel vs.
cool in the
Capcom
game,
3.
But yeah, so they said the Netflix series is so bad it's good, much like our favourite chameleon. Bringing it on home.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Very
And,
nice, very nice.
I think that is all of the names. So hopefully either my combined powers of me or Storm Dennis have not ruined it too much.
Fingers crossed.
Tenori Tiger, all the way.
Yeah, same. Like that for me. That and Pumpkin Spice Latte is it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Shendu, Pumpkin Spice Latte.
Yeah, Shindu is good as well.
Shendu's great.
Shindu's good as well. I really appreciate the meaning behind Tiffany on the Diancie. I The recording's picking this all up and none of you. I can't hear you guys, actually. So we're just going to talk about things.
Connection lost.
There it is.
Connected.
Oh, and he's
There
back.
it is.
There
Why
we go.
didn't I just unmute you guys on Discord, actually? That would have been the best way of doing it. And then
I
you
don't
guys
know,
unmute
because then
Why
eventually
are we
it'll
even
pick up
on
double.
TeamSpeak at this point?
Because we set up all the
'Cause
audio on
this is
TeamSpeak.
I
this
know.
is how we always have done it.
We can do it on Discord if you want.
But it'll need to be
We're at
set
the end
up
of the
and
show
checked.
now. We've come
I know,
We
I
just
know.
need to hear. Well, I was just saying that Tiffany, I really like the meaning
Yes,
behind that.
yeah,
so
yeah,
that,
it's a good
that was
one.
good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
I think we're done. Are we done? Are we done?
I think we're done. I think
my
we've
God,
made
quick,
it.
Right, I need to get back to the. Right, thank you very much for watching all our Pummeling. Oh wait, no, we're not done. We're not done because we've got to do the next round.
There is the next
matches.
round we could talk through briefly.
Yes.
We could try and limp through.
We'll limp through, Storm Dennis permitting.
Right. Right. I guess instead of ending the show, we are going to talk about the next.
That's exactly what we're going to talk about. I'm going to unmute you on Discord.
Okay. I'll unmute myself on Discord.
Yes, thank you. Joe,
we all good?
unmute yourself on Discord.
Oh god, I'm going to hit everyone multiple times.
And I'm going to turn off TeamSpeak.
Are you recording Discord?
I'm recording the computer, so
Oh, okay.
turning off
Connection
TeamSpeak
lost.
will not. There you go. So,
Okay, cool.
Joe, say a thing? Oh, I can't hear Joe. Joe, you need to
Joe's
unmute your mic.
disconnected from TeamSpeak as well.
Yeah,
but
he needs to. Discord.
Ah,
He's
Discord,
got to
yeah.
set up his microphone on it.
Space Jam. I always wanted you to go.
The hell is that?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I don't know what the fuck's going on Joe's side though.
What
This
happened?
is if Obi-Wan sounded like Mickey Mouse and if Anakin sounded like Donald Duck.
Oh, right, it's Donald Duck. I was like, what the hell is that? Should I just leave this whole episode completely unedited and they can just see our
Yes.
strife?
It's really like it's reminding me of in Bruce Almighty,
Yeah.
where he's trying to do the nudes broadcast, but the power keeps going down. So every 5 seconds he has to clap on and be like, "The news is happening." Yeah, like just trying to bring it back to what he's trying to get through as if everything's just going wrong.
Oh my god. That's anyways. Well, okay, PK. If it allows us, can you please take us through next round's matches?
Certainly. Right. First up in the master groups of the best performing players of the first 3 matches, we have the Ealing Kids versus the Kruken Croconauts of Mr. Joe Roberts.
There he
That's
is.
me.
That is
Our
you.
boy.
How are you feeling about that match?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, really. I've got a few ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. Bit worried.
Excellent.
A little bit worried. A little bit worried.
Ooh, little bit.
A little bit. We'll see. We'll see.
He's already taken 1 scalp of All Out Pummeling this season. So.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I'm out for blood. Maybe this is at my full power.
Maybe so. Right, match 2 in the master group. We have the Limehouse Luxrays versus the worst winner and worst loser of the Bristol Braveries. That should be an exciting match. I don't think Rob is, too worried about it, but maybe with further inspection, Rob will find something to be scared about.
I mean, as we've seen, Rob is full of confidence and bravado and balls. Boys
got balls.
Anything. Boys got balls. Kids got moxie.
He's got Moxley.
I like your balls, kid.
I like your what?
Moving quickly on to the Ultra Group, we have the Kingswood Kabutops versus the Chippenham Town Charmeleons.
Excellent. That is a battle of the Chris. It's the Chris off. We got the Chris off.
With a dash of Marianne added in there.
One a season, every season.
Every season is Chris off.
Love it. Every
Love
season
it.
is a Chris off.
Ooh, and then match 2 in the Ultra Group, we have the Whappin' Wellods versus the Swindon Slowbros. So it's Alana versus the lads. Like,
Yeah.
this is a good match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I would really like to see Alana versus the old Kingswood Kabutops of John and Crispy.
Sure.
See if she can take on both partners.
Yeah.
Both duo partners.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Then we have the Great Group. We are the Great Group, JP. Match 1.
It's gotta be great. It's gotta be great.
It's gotta be great.
It's gotta be
I hate this group. I do not want to be in this.
No
Get me
fun
out.
is going to be had in this group by either me or JP.
No.
So, match 1. We have Ed of the Jars versus JP and Becky of the Tollington Toro Cats.
Yeah.
Not much fun to be had.
No, I mean, I think the match I'm most looking forward to is me versus Ed. I think we can have some fun with that. But
Out of all of the matches, that's the one you're most looking forward to.
yeah, well, because
That's not usually a thing people say about Ed.
I know. In that group, though, unfortunately, that is the one I am most looking forward to. 'Cause I'm not looking forward to the match between me and you, because then
No,
there's
definitely
that.
not looking forward
And also,
to that.
Becky's on the team, so there's that thing going on as well. And then with us versus Seb, it's like a rematch of the Learner League. So maybe
Learner League.
Maybe I'll just get Becky to do that one on her own.
Yeah.
You take
See how
that
far
one.
she's progressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in your hands.
Yeah, that could work. That could be like, a bit of a mid-season tester for her.
See,
Yeah.
I like that idea, but Becky said they're like, nope. If you lose, it's going to be your fault, JV.
She doesn't want the blame on her.
I know. That's why she's the second coach.
So speaking of Seb, the second match will be myself versus Seb of the Frankfurt Frogadiers. And I
Frankfurt Frogadiers.
Yeah, I haven't looked into this match yet, but obviously Mew is always going to be an issue.
Yeah. You got to get through Optimus 9.
Got to get through Optimus 9, but my Megatron will get
yes. Yes, you can do
Hey.
it. Bring
there. Megavenusaur's got to be doing
Mega
something in this
Venusaur
match.
as well.
It is a
The stars are aligning. You've got to come up with a nice pun.
I do. I might need your aid on that one.
Oh, well, we'll help you out.
Yes, and moving on to the final group, it is the Premier Group, and first up we have Stupid Sexy John of the Woosh Tea Water Tots.
Stupid sexy John.
Stupid, sexy John.
Feels like he's winning. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It sounds like he's winning. It feels like he's winning nothing.
He's winning nothing at all.
I did say that earlier.
Yes.
Little jab at Mr. Sexy over there.
But, so is this a younglings group, or are they going to give him a run for his money?
I feel like they might give him a run for his money in this, because he's up first against the Kangstown Kangaroos.
Kangsdown Kangaroos!
They are 0-3, but you never know. That's you got to save it for late groups and playoffs. So they might have just been testing their limits and seeing what the team can do, get a bit of a feel of it.
Plus, remember, everyone's been in rough groups as well. And now they're in a group against other people who've had an equally rough time. Yes. So it might be, now it will balance out better.
They're all just like drowning their sorrows in a bar. What are you here for? You don't want to talk about it.
Must be pretty desperate to come to me.
Should be good there.
Yes, and rounding out the Premier Group for match 2, we have Johnny Pug of the Barn Street Baddies versus the Bristol City Bewares of Mark.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do against people of similar.
Yeah.
Similar, performance levels. So should be interesting.
And I'm looking forward to getting out of this group.
That's fine. If we both drop down into the actually no, one of us needs to go into the top playoffs. One of us needs to go in the bottom playoffs. That way we don't have to fight each other again until the final if we get there.
Hopefully, yeah. Because that's kind of what we wanted to do last season, but unfortunately, it was the third, fourth match that we played.
It was in the
lower group,
the Pearl Marathon, the Gauntlet.
The Pearl Marathon. I'd made my way all the way through, almost got there, and then
I just
was
casually
struck
dropped
down
from Diamond, knocked out Rob, and then was like, "Oh, hey PK, how's it going? I'm bummed. See you later."
Well, thanks for the lift, bro. Yeah, cheers.
Get me up easy.
Leg up over here. Oh dear. So exciting matches. The deadline for those should be 10 days time. So as of recording, so that's the 26th of February. I feel people are.
Yes.
It's just been posted, so people are getting in their getting in their times soon.
Most of the games seem to be scheduled for next weekend, so it seems to be working well.
I think mine will probably be this week, as that is Seb's free most of the week, and I'm away next weekend. So I will be probably playing in a good few days, which I should probably get moved on.
Get prepping.
Get prepping, boy.
How do you prep
the right thing on your Ninetales?
Prep from you. Oh yeah. Remember, Ninetales ability and Talonflame ability.
Yes. There you go. Lessons learned. Best to learn it in the group stages, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
All it would have taken
none of
was
this matters still playoffs.
No.
I mean, it was best if you'd learned it like 2 seasons ago, but
all it would have taken is a singular practice match, but it was like, and then it would have been like, oh, there's no exhale on that. Better remember that.
Yeah.
I trusted myself to be, prudent enough to get it to work. I do quality control, for fucking sake.
And I do quality assurance, so if I get things on, it really fun.
Anyway, I feel like we are all looking forward to those matches, and it should be time to end before Storm Dennis takes any more.
You're just like, what?
Dennis!
Oh, dear. Thank you very much for watching whatever form this ends up in. I'm probably going to give up with editing halfway. You're just going to get it raw and wriggly. But no, super looking forward to watching all the games. Probably looking forward to watching the games more than I'm looking forward to playing any of my matches.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Should be good. So, thanks for watching, and PK, it is time
to spit some rhymes.
It's time to spit some rhymes.
But as we say at the end of every episode of All Out Pummeling, count how many cuts there are with how much the sun goes down during the show. Good night, everybody.
Dennis,
Storm Dennis, what bastards.
Global warming. Climate change. Right.
There we go. We done?
We done.